44 lessons by 44. Still learning, still growing, still grateful. Number 1. Entitlement is poison to the soul. Stay humble, remain grateful, and never assume you are owed what others choose to give. Gratitude nurtures the heart, while entitlement quietly destroys it. Number 2. Be kind. Being right is overrated. Choose kindness over proving a point. Be the kind one in the room rather than the one who wins the argument. The world needs more mercy. Help without expecting anything in return. Forgive when appropriate. And choose compassion even when it is not returned. Small acts of kindness often leave the deepest impacts. Number 3. Choose silence wisely. Silence is not weakness. It is wisdom, self-restraint, and emotional control. Not every situation deserves a response, not every misunderstanding deserves an explanation, and not every opinion deserves your attention. Choose your battles carefully. Sometimes okay is enough, and what you choose not to say protects your peace far more than anything you do say. Number 4. Live in the present. Slow down enough to notice the blessings Allah has already placed in your life. Contentment grows when you appreciate the present instead of constantly chasing what comes next. Number 5. Be mindful of your tone, your words, and how you speak. The way you communicate leaves a lasting impact on others. Let your speech consistently reflect kindness, awareness, patience, and respect. Number 6. Not everybody who appears kind, caring, or concerned genuinely has good intentions for you. Learn to distinguish between sincerity and appearances. Allow people to earn your trust through consistent actions rather than convincing words. Number 7. Protect your peace. Do not keep pouring into people who consistently fail to appreciate or reciprocate your effort. Some people only know how to take while expecting you to keep giving. Giving more rarely changes someone who does not value what you offer. Healthy relationships involve mutual care, respect, and reciprocity. Match energy, observe patterns, and show up in the ways that preserve your peace while remaining fair and respectful. Number 8. Stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Not every accusation deserves a defense, and not every disagreement requires a lengthy explanation. Sometimes, okay is enough. Number 9. Trust your heart when something consistently feels wrong. Emotional awareness often notices patterns and inconsistencies long before logic catches up. Persistent feelings of unease are rarely coincidences. Do not ignore what you consistently observe simply to preserve a relationship or situation that repeatedly costs you your peace. Number 10. Consistency matters more than motivation. Your mind will always have worries, unfinished tasks, and reasons to delay. Show up anyway. Do it tired, do it unmotivated, do it overwhelmed, do it uncertain, do it afraid, and do it emotionally heavy. Discipline is built by keeping your commitments regardless of how you feel. Number 11. Learn to say no without guilt. Every yes is also a no to something else, including your time, energy, and well-being. Healthy boundaries are an act of self-respect, not selfishness. Number 12. Rest is productive too. Recovery is not laziness. It is necessary for sustainability. You cannot continue pouring from an empty cup, and caring for yourself allows you to serve others with greater consistency and presence. Number 13. Emotional regulation and self-restraint are forms of strength. Pause before reacting, especially when emotions are high. Respond when you are calmer so your feelings do not make your decisions for you. Control your anger, guard your tongue, and remember that not every emotion deserves immediate expression. Number 14. Choose people who bring softness into your life, not chaos or constant emotional disturbance. Healthy relationships leave you feeling safe, respected, and at ease, not anxious, confused, or emotionally exhausted. Number 15. Gratitude changes perspective. When you intentionally focus on what you have rather than what you lack, your heart becomes more content, your worries become lighter, and your outlook on life begins to change. Number 16. Your relationship with Allah changes everything. Do not delay your prayer. Stay consistent and pray on time. Do not postpone the obligations He has given you for the sake of this world, because this world can wait. Your connection with Him should not. Every difficulty becomes lighter when your heart remains close to Him. Number 17. Comparison steals joy. There is no fixed timeline for life. Trust what Allah has written for you and remember that His plan is always wiser than your own. Return to Him often because distance from Allah can leave the heart feeling empty, even when everything else appears to be in place. Number 18. Being alone is better than being surrounded by the wrong people. Learn to enjoy your own company and invest in yourself because you are the longest relationship you will ever have. Boundaries are not cruelty, they are protection. Number 19. Listen more than you speak. There is wisdom in observing before responding. People often reveal far more through what they say, how they say it, and what they consistently do than they ever intend to. Number 20. Joy can exist even in difficult seasons. You don't need wealth, status, or external validation to experience happiness. Many people who appear successful are quietly struggling, while others with very little live with deep contentment. Number 21. The way you speak to yourself matters. Do not use language for yourself that you would never use for someone you love. Replace harsh criticism with honesty, compassion, and encouragement because your inner voice shapes the way you experience the world. Number 22. Do not confuse attention with love. Attention can be temporary, self-serving, or inconsistent. But love is steady, respectful, trustworthy, and rooted in genuine care rather than convenience. Be equally mindful of the friends you choose because the people closest to you influence your thinking, your habits, your emotional well-being, your relationship with Allah, and the direction of your life more than you may realize. Choose companions who inspire you to be better. Number 23. Healing is rarely linear. Some days will feel like progress while others may feel like setbacks. Be patient with yourself and remember that you cannot truly heal in environments that continue to wound you. Number 24. Small daily habits quietly shape the direction of your life. The little things you do consistently often matter more than the occasional grand gesture. Over time, ordinary choices become extraordinary results. Number 25. Stop prioritizing being liked over being truthful and aligned with your values. Never compromise your integrity or disobey the commands of Allah simply to gain acceptance or approval from people. The respect of people is temporary, but your relationship with Allah is eternal. Number 26. Faith and patience go hand in hand. Patience becomes easier when you trust Allah's wisdom, and faith grows stronger when you continue to rely on Him through life's uncertainties. What is meant for you will never miss you, and what misses you was never meant for you. Number 27. A soft heart is still a strong heart. Gentleness, Mercy and compassion are not signs of weakness. They require tremendous strength, especially in a world that often mistakes hardness for resilience. Number 28. Learn when to hold on and when to let go. Wisdom is knowing the difference instead of forcing a relationship, opportunity, or outcome that Allah may be asking you to release. Not everything is meant to be carried forever. Number 29. Every hardship carries a lesson, even if it takes years to understand it. Some of life's greatest teachers are the experiences you would never have chosen for yourself. Trust that Allah can bring wisdom from every trial. Number 30. Stay on top of your financial responsibilities. Prioritize your essential expenses first, such as rent, utilities, and other necessities. Build the habit of living within your means and avoiding unnecessary debt so that your foundations remain stable. Number 31. Do not mix friendship or family with financial favors unless you are completely comfortable never seeing the money again. Lending money can quietly change the dynamics of a relationship by creating expectations, pressure, resentment, or imbalance. Protect both your finances and your relationships by setting healthy boundaries. Number 32. People reveal themselves through patterns, not promises. Pay attention to how they consistently treat you. Keep their word, respect your boundaries, and make you feel over time. Stay away from people who repeatedly lie, manipulate, break promises, avoid accountability, or constantly play the victim. Believe actions over excuses, not words or good intentions. Number 33. You can love people and still choose distance. Love does not always require closeness. Sometimes creating distance is the healthiest way to preserve both your peace and your respect for one another. Number 34. You are allowed to change your mind without explanation. Growth often requires changing your boundaries, decisions, opinions, and direction as you gain wisdom. You do not need permission to outgrow what no longer aligns with your values. Number 35. Not every truth needs to be spoken. Wisdom is knowing when to speak and when silence is the kinder, wiser choice. If speaking a truth will only create unnecessary harm or conflict without benefit, it is often better left unsaid. Number 36. You can forgive someone without keeping them in your life. Forgiveness is about releasing resentment, anger, and emotional burden so your heart is no longer tied to what hurt you. It does not require restoring access to your time, trust, emotional space, or life. Forgive sincerely because carrying bitterness only becomes heavier with time. Number 37. You do not have to tolerate disrespect from close friends or family. No relationship gives someone permission to repeatedly mistreat you. If a person consistently disregards your dignity, creates emotional harm, or refuses to change harmful patterns, it is wise to step back and create healthy distance. Number 38. Peace may feel unfamiliar at first. When you step away from chaos, emotional intensity, or unhealthy patterns, calm can initially feel empty because your nervous system has become accustomed to conflict. Give yourself time to adjust. Healing teaches your heart and mind that peace is not boring, it is safe. Number 39. Just because something was normalized around you growing up or is still practiced by adults around you today does not make it right. Many people grow up watching others visit peers, faqirs, astrologers, palmists, and soothsayers in search of answers about the future. The Quran and Sunnah are clear. Only Allah knows the unseen. True peace comes from relying on Allah alone, not from seeking certainty where He has forbidden us to look. Number 40. Never stop learning. Stay curious, ask questions, read widely, and remain teachable. Wisdom belongs to those who recognize that there is always something new to learn. Number 41. Your character is built by the choices you make when no one is watching. Integrity is doing what is right because it is right, not because someone else might notice. Number 42. Apologize when you are wrong. A sincere apology does not make you weak. It reflects humility, emotional maturity, and respect for the people you may have hurt. Number 43. Invest in what truly lasts. Your relationship with Allah, your character, your family, your knowledge, and the good you leave behind will always outlive your possessions, achievements, and worldly recognition. Number 44. Life is far too short to spend chasing the approval of people. Seek the pleasure of Allah above all else. People's opinions will change, but His guidance, mercy, and promise never do. A life lived with sincerity, gratitude, and trust in Him is a life well lived. 44 years have taught me that wisdom is not found in having all the answers, but in remaining humble enough to keep learning. I know I will continue to grow, make mistakes, unlearn, and learn again. Perhaps one day this list will become 50 lessons, then 60 and beyond. For now, these are simply the lessons life, faith, and experience have entrusted to me. If even one of them encourages you to pause, reflect, strengthen your relationship with Allah, or choose kindness, then sharing them has been worthwhile. Alhamdulillah for every lesson, especially the ones I never would have chosen but needed the most.